Precious metal are expected to trade steady this week as the pendulum has swung back to the possibility of US Federal Reserve remaining accommodative for the foreseeable future. Mixed signals from the FOMC policy minutes have proved supportive for the precious metals, whereby half of the federal members are endorsing for an early exit to the monetary stimulus program, whereby another half are actually opposing an early exit, where they would like to wait and watch and monitor the developments in the labor markets before taking a decision on tapering the bond buying program. We do not rule out the prospects of gold pricing extending the upside till 13.20 $13 in the coming weeks or in the coming days. 13.30 seems to be a resistance where prices could face a stubborn ceiling and eventually drift lower. So in the short term, prices are expected to extend higher, where a target of 13.30 cannot be ruled out. On the base metal front, retracement in the US dollar is providing a lot of cushion to the prices, where copper prices are hovering around $7,000 per ton. However, on the fundamental front, developments have not been inspiring, where we have weak growth estimates, from various agencies. On the top of it, we also have subdued macroeconomic numbers from China as well. China's GDP has actually clocked a 7.5% growth during the second quarter, which is low as compared with the 7.7% growth during the previous quarter. China's June industrial production growth has also slowed down to 8.9%, down from 9.2% in May. Copper prices are hovering around $7,000 per ton in the past few weeks, but have failed to breach the same on a closing basis. Prices are struggling as we believe that prices are eventually drift lower. Although the short run price would trade around those levels, but eventually should drift lower as the complex as a whole is deprived of any bullish impetus. Crude oil prices have witnessed handsome gains, with prices marching toward $107 per barrel. 107.5 seems to be a good resistance, and effectively prices have actually scaled back towards $105 per barrel at the current juncture. Expanding non-OPEC supply continues to keep a check on prices. In this respect, IE has already echoed concerns that North American shale oil boom would spur the biggest rise in non-OPEC supply. Growth in non-OPEC supply would easily cater to the global demand, and in the process reduce the market share of OPEC countries. Although geopolitical tensions are providing some cushion or support to the prices, we do not see a major upside in oil prices. Oil prices could again march to $108, $109 per barrel, driven by the tensions in Egypt. But the supply side scenario would keep a check on the prices, and price in the longer run would eventually drift lower.